This season, you can now throw shield kegs on cow catchers, which lets you heal while driving. Works like a charm, and starting today, both the shield bubble and the balloons will be given their trial period. In a few days, we'll have to choose which one stays while the other remains locked away. And this week's Fortnite update also brought back the airstrikes, the flintlock, and hunting rifles. They are only in the game until May 17th, so play with them while you can. And I was today years old when I found out that windows on the top of roofs could be instantly destroyed. Every second counts with landings, so it should get your first gun quicker. But the talk of the town this week has been the destruction of Tilted Towers. Every other POI was fine after the battles, but Tilted was left in rubble, and it turns out there's a secret reason for this. The battle for Tilted actually began on the 3rd anniversary of the unvaulting event. Yes, 3 years ago we watched the volcano obliterate Tilted Towers, and flash forward to now, it is destroyed again. This is either an amazing Easter egg left by Epic or the biggest coincidence I've ever seen. Something that is absolutely not a coincidence is the mysterious new Panther skin that is hiding a crazy secret in plain sight. The pattern on her outfit is the exact same as the one found on LYNX's jacket, and if you look at Panther's description, she is called an IO agent tasked with infiltrating the Seven. Turns out this goes even deeper, because people realize the codenames for LYNX and Panther are both Neon Cat. This could mean that Panther is some kind of upgraded LYNX that the IO created in order to spy on the Seven, which is a cool little storyline Easter egg. But as for a secret that'll give you a huge advantage, there's a secret room on Blimps that gives you a henchman chest. In no builds, you could only get here through jetpacks, so the more you know. But probably one of the most fun things to do in Chapter 3 has been experimenting with NPCs, and that brings us to Dr. Strange, who can be found at the Daily Bugle. He says to the Origin that he'll help them and asks Gunner if he's come to bargain. But one of the best secret messages is when you talk to him as Spider-Man. What have you done this time, Peter? And it works the other way around too. If you talk to the Foundation as Strange, he makes a pretty funny reference. But one of the most controversial parts of this season is that it's entirely war and invasion theme, which obviously was terrible timing all things considered. But Epic has done the unthinkable and raised hundreds of millions of dollars for Ukraine, and then did this. Yep, there's a secret Ukraine flag Easter egg on the Fortnite island. It's made of containers, it's kinda hard to miss. And it's not the only hidden map change, as the Rock family has been on the move. Since the update, the family can now be found on the outskirts of Condo Canyon crossing the road. So if you're in the area, drive slowly. We don't want to run these guys over. Someone who didn't take that advice was Peely. He has spent the entire season driving around the island in a bus because the Origin said he needed driving lessons. He seemed pretty confident, but maybe he got a little too carried away because this week he somehow lost control of the bus and crashed it into a telephone pole. You could actually ask him to consider switching to rollerblades, but he can't rollerblade again, not after the incident. But if you find yourself knocking down trees rather than telephone poles, well, check this out. Note to self, use this trick in the future. And one of Fortnite's longest running mysteries has finally been solved by a glider. The new Mecha Team glider has a description which says Paradigm Certified, which straight up confirms 100% that the paradigm is singularity. This has been one of the most popular fan theories of all time, and it's actually real. But from a popular theory to a fan favorite item, we have these Spidey Mythics. These are one of the most fun items that has ever existed in Fortnite, and the entire community was pretty disappointed when they were vaulted. But thanks to leakers, we have some hope after all. The web slingers have been updated in the Fortnite files with some new camera movement, which could confirm they will return in the future. I predict a Miles Morales collab, but we'll have to wait and see. Another collab that is confirmed to be happening is Darth Vader. He was recently leaked on an Epic Games live stream, and insiders have revealed that he's gonna be an NPC around the map in Season 3, and probably in the next Battle Pass. If you want to take things further, what if Fortress Vader replaces the Daily Bugle? I mean, it's not confirmed, but I kinda just want it to happen. And that's not the only thing that Epic Games accidentally leaked, because there's a new survey full of 56 upcoming item shop skins. You can pause and take a look at them, but they're pretty incredible. I just need skinny guff in my life right now. And also, Epic, is that hipster Raz? I mean, I'm so confused. And my brain isn't the only thing that's been destroyed this week, as one of the IO outposts on the map has been demolished by the Seven. They've reclaimed the area and set up supplies for us to loot. On top of that, once the battle for Tilted Towers is finished, the blimp above will crash down. We expected this, but where will it land? Thanks to leaks, we know it's about to go headfirst into Loot Lake, and as for Tilted itself, it'll still be partially destroyed, but the buildings will be taken over by the Seven. Something that has been funded are CHOPPAs, and if you find yourself falling out of one, here's a really cool secret. But it turns out your chopper could stay in the air forever if you have the right tools. Yes, it turns out your teammates can repair the helicopter in the sky, making you very hard to shoot down. If you have a friend with a gas can, you could also refuel on the go. This combo will make you unstoppable. And Nintendo players are finally getting the slice of the pie, as the upcoming Switch exclusive skin has been leaked, and I think I gotta reinstall Fortnite on my Switch now. But something that's blown everyone's mind is the fact that Epic is still working on rideable animals. We've been hearing about this thing for years at this point, and I kinda just gave up on it. It was clearly a canceled feature. future, but the horror of the saddler item is back to haunt me because Epic is working on rideable wolves. And that's paired with the return of the baller. Yeah, the upgraded hamster ball might be released in Season 3, which begins just a week before the new Jurassic World movie comes out. Rideable animals and ballers could make the next season insane. And it's not just dinosaurs, Fortnite will also soon be collaborating with Fall Guys. Since Epic actually owns both of the games, it seemed inevitable, and now we are right around the corner from an upcoming Trials event. The timing couldn't be more perfect. And on the topic of free stuff, Epic is giving away a competitive wrap to people who get to Contender League Division 1 or above, and it changes depending on your level. So put it on a custom wrap skin for the ultimate flex to your team. Maybe you want to help your teammates rather than annoy them. Well, Fortnite is bringing a deployable reboot item to the game, and it looks like these guys won't be as important anymore. And while the haters are busy throwing tomatoes at reboot vans, soon we'll be able to eat them. Yep, it looks like it'll work similar to a cabbage, but do double the healing. Still not as random as an upcoming collab with bananas and pajamas. Well, it probably won't be an actual crossover, but a Sleepy Peely skin is in the works, and it'll be an amazing reference. Just like the good old days when Fortnite skins were rip-offs. And speaking of good times, we all remember how fun it was to see Colombo roaming the island. Well, he is coming back. In fact, we might see Colombo's big smile as soon as next Tuesday. It's not the only thing that Season 2 has been missing. Ever since day 1, we've been trying to get into the 7's vaults, and they were disabled. I was pretty bummed about it, but thanks to a new update, these vaults are now active again. As usual, you could use your teammates, animals, or NPCs to unlock the door. And that's not the only puzzle we're facing in Fortnite. It has been revealed that Epic Games is working on a board game device for creative mode. This means that soon we'll be able to make our own board games in Fortnite, with working turns and more. I mean, they're a little bit late though, Fortnite Monopoly is already real. And Hasbro isn't the only big brand partner with Fortnite. A few weeks ago, Epic Games signed a deal with LEGO in order to make games for the metaverse. Could this mean we'll see Fortnite LEGO in the future? It is now possible, and I think we'd all love to see a LEGO llama. Speaking of llamas, they've also received some secret changes since the last Fortnite update. With the new Zero Builds mode, it has been extremely difficult to catch these guys because you just can't box them in anymore. Now, if you don't break open a llama in time, instead of just disappearing, they now leave behind rifts, which is a little neat addition. And if you need that perfect weapon to take out the llamas, then the lightsabers are perfect for just that. Each slash deals 150 damage, and they don't need ammo. And an even crazier secret was just discovered with the ANVIL launcher. If you jump and shoot it right before you hit the ground, it'll work like a good old-fashioned RPG. And let me tell you, this strat is so overpowered. And if you're looking for even more advantages in-game, Leo's Doggo found a way to instantly get your CHOPPA to max height.
I took the rift for instant height!
This saves so much fuel. An old item was also recently updated. Yes, shadow bombs now have an official description. It is tossed to escape in a cloud of smoke that grants a speed and jump boost. This sounds like the perfect way to spice up the meta in Season 3. It might also be the great solution for rotating in no builds. But one of the most insane leaks has been from none other than Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Epic Games himself. He has revealed that Creative 2.0 will be released later this year, and it'll be called the Unreal Editor for Fortnite. This is the modding feature we have all been waiting for. Thankfully, it is finally right around the corner. That's every secret. Hope you all enjoyed. It's been Tommy. Keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.